susunod na programa ay rated PG. Ito ay nangangailangan ng patnubay at gabay ng magulang para sa mga batang manonood.
We're right in sequence. X1405 LA Tower, 737.5.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, Gian. Please introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Gian Yones. I'm from Cavite, and it's nice to meet you all.
It's nice to meet you, Gian. You may sit beside Miss Lejos.
Gian, come here!
Hi Gian, you're from Cavite, right?
Yes, so this is Roxas, the Aswang capital of the Philippines, right?
Huh? Who told you that?
Right? Roxas is far from what you imagine.
Really? Prove it then.
So, do you want to explore Roxas?
First things first is we brought you into the church. The church and parish of Roxas City is one of the oldest in Panay Island, having been founded by Augustinian missionaries in 1707. The Immaculate Conception Metropolitan Cathedral, commonly called as Roxas Cathedral, it was built in 1827 and reconstructed in 1954. It is the center of Catholic faith Capiz. We first visited the church to ask our Almighty God to guide us on this trip.
For our next stop, not far from the plaza, you can see the main museum in Roxas City. This is the Ang Panublion Museum. Panublion is a Hiligaynon term meaning guardian of precious things or heritage. This is also the official name of the Roxas City Museum. A circular water tank built in 1910, repurposed as a museum in 1993. It's a good first stop if you're going on a tour because it can serve you a quick overview of what the city has to offer. It is full of pictures and artifacts connecting to the history of Capiz and Panay Island as well. These are some paintings made by Capiznon artists. Built in 1910, the museum structure itself is considered a historical landmark. It is part of the old circular water tank that survived World War II. Eventually, the city government decided to repurpose it as a museum in 1993.
So this is the water tank before?
Yes, it is.
As we are on our way to our next destination, we spot the ancestral house of President Manuel Roxas, as it is the oldest ancestral house in Capiz built in the mid-1980s that belonged to the Acuna family but later came to be more associated with the Roxas family.
In this moment, I see you. It always comes around as I believe. When the rain stops, you shine on me. Your light's the only thing that keeps the cold out. Moon in the summer night, whispering of the stars, they're singing like Christmas trees for us. So I tell you a million tiny things that
The ruins are the ruins of Alcatraz, located in Barangay Culasi, Sitio Nipa, in Ross City, Capiz, got its name due to its likeness to the Alcatraz Island in the US. The ruins are remnants of the supposedly resort to be built by the Bermejo family. Unfortunately, it was unfinished and abandoned. It's a place to explore with your friends and family and chill out. This spot is also great for taking cinematic photos. It will not only bring feel to your photos, but you'll be accompanied by the radiant sky and the fresh sea breeze.
나만 아는 모습이 있어. 한여름밤 오는 첫눈같이 믿기지 않는 기적 같은
Another place we wanted Gian to see is the edge of Roxas, a new attraction perched on a cliff facing the Sibuyan Sea. It has a nice and mesmerizing view. From the port of Culasi, you need to trek about 330 meters to reach the edge of Roxas City. There are also photo spots inspired by similar sites in Bali. Its heart and soul are grounded in local heritage.
Thank you guys for sharing me the beauty of Capiz. Now I understand that Capiz is not the place of different kind of mythical creatures like Aswang, because Capiz is the place of kind and friendly people.
See, Gian, Ross is really far from what you imagined.
The colorful Anitos. Anito is an ancestor spirit which is revered in many folk religions in the Philippines. The idea of installing these painted statues came from Mr. Jose Jong Arsenes and his deep appreciation of our pre-colonial culture, especially the hangaway pintados. These Anitos are covered in tattoos and dressed in traditional clothing. Each one has its own meaning depending on the group it represents. Aside from the local designs, the figures also highlight our Austronesian roots, showcasing Visayan styles alongside those of our seafaring cousins like the Maori of New Zealand that included how we are all related.
Thank you.